Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. I am back for my final live feed of the morning from Vanderbilt Beach up in North Naples, Florida. Thanks for tuning in. Hit that share button if you can. Let's get a few more folks on here with us for our walk down the beach. We're all the way up at the north end of Vanderbilt Beach now. Just south of Delnor Wiggins Pass State Park. We're at the Bluebill access, the Bluebill Avenue beach access point. It has been a glorious, glorious Sunday morning here. Can't believe it. I think it's about 9:40, somewhere around there. 66 degrees. Now the forecast said the temperature is going to go up to 83 maybe. It was 82 earlier. Water temperature 78. Red tide lurking out there. Not smelling it. Have not smelled any red tide at all this morning. Things can always change throughout the day, but as far as this morning, thank goodness. No issues breathing. I love it. The only bad smell are the dead fish on the beach, and they're fewer and far between. Not as many this morning as the past couple of days. But we'll see what happens when the tide comes in. Right now the tide is going out. Got another half hour or so before low tide here. Supposed to have these beautiful clear blue skies all day. Look at that sun. Woo, baby. Look at that beautiful Florida sunshine. That's what people pay the big bucks for right there. Come out and sit in that sun. Not many people taking advantage of it yet. Man, it's very quiet here for being as nice as it is. People are getting a little gun shy with that red tide. They'll figure it out. They'll figure it out that it's pretty nice out here this morning. It's actually very nice compared to what it's been like. It is very nice. We'll see how many people are down at the south end of the beach when we get down there in a little while. Good morning. How are you doing? Today is the best it's been, I think, in a while. It's awesome. Hope it stays this way. Have a good day. It's so neat having all these beach friends. People that just... Those folks, they're from Michigan. They're down here staying in their condo on the beach. I have met so many people from all around the globe. It's just amazing through these beach walks. Including yourself. Some of us haven't had the joy of meeting in person yet, but hopefully someday that will happen. Well, somebody's smoking a joint or something. Smoking their medical marijuana. Twisting one up. Smell all kinds of things on the beach. Pot, dead fish. Man, when we used to walk in at Delnor Wiggins, the smells coming off those barbecue grills were sheer torture sometimes. In the morning, you could smell people cooking up bacon, and then as the day progressed, there's steaks and burgers and chickens. Ugh. Nothing like cooking on the open fire. It's gorgeous out here. Not too windy. Boy, it was windy yesterday. Water's not looking too bad. Still not its clear, beautiful self, but it's not as bad as it has been. This is kind of the time I just kind of mellow out as I'm walking along the beach. I do my thinking. This is my thinking time as my beach walk starts to wind down. I bet you had a good walk today. I bet you had, I don't know, 6 miles today. 6 miles, maybe more. Maybe more. It's a nice day today. Fisherman Dennis. We used to see him up at Wiggins Pass in the mornings, bright and early at sunrise. I think Dennis is the... One morning, one of the fishermen caught a nice big trout. And our friend Dave Stewart, I don't know if you remember old Dave Stewart. Rest in peace, buddy. But he got that fish. The fisherman gave, I think it was Dennis, gave him that trout. Dave ran down to Area 4 to Roy, sitting under his tree, and they fired up one of the grills and cooked that fresh fish. Roy was in heaven. Seventh heaven. Nothing like something just caught. You know how Roy was with his fish, especially his smoked salmon. Woo boy. He couldn't get enough of that. He had expensive taste, that man. He liked lobster too. Actually, I never saw Roy eat lobster. He loved it, but I never saw him have any. Talked about it a lot. Him and his blueberry pancakes, his oranges, his salmon. What else did he love to eat? Oh, Connie's muffins, man. Connie's badass banana bread. He used to love that lady's banana bread. Connie, God bless him. I never forget him talking about your banana bread. That was so cool. Sitting on the pier waiting for Connie to show up with her bread. God bless him. Never forget watching him drink his first cup of coffee out on the pier. Can you believe that? Maybe it was 95 or 96 when he had his first cup of coffee. He was cold, and the guy running the concession stand offered him a cup of coffee, and he drank it. I got so many memories of time spent with that man. Just like all friends, we had our ups and downs. We didn't see eye to eye on certain things, especially when it comes to development. He was all for development. I'm kind of the opposite. I'm for responsible development. And right now, no development in Collier County. Call it quits for a while. There's enough. Enough is enough. Man. Another bicyclist got killed here in Naples, in East Naples, the other day. Yeah, just not a real good place to be riding a bicycle. Especially, you follow the same rules as the cars when you're on a bicycle. That means stop at stop signs, and you can watch most cyclists around here just blow right through them. There's been quite a few of them run over at the bottom of the Bluebell Avenue Bridge because they don't stop. Yeah. Responsibility lies on both sides of the coin. Remember, pedestrians always rule. When you're riding your bike on the sidewalk, pedestrians have the way. Don't forget that here in Collier County. It's not their job to get out of your way. Kind of common sense, but, You know how that common sense thing goes. Some people just never get it. Just weren't born with it. Motorcycles too, man. You gotta be brave to ride a motorcycle around here. You got to be on the defense constantly when you're on a motorcycle here. We just lost a motorcycle operator not too long ago. Last week, I think we had a bad wreck. See, I'm not here to sell tourism. I'm not here to make you want to come down here. Although a lot of you do. I'm just here to bring people together in the morning for a beach walk, to get together with their friends. Check out the beach. Look at the dead fish like this one rotting up here on the beach. Not about tourism. I'm the last person that wants to see another million people move into the state. But it seems to be happening. I'd like you to come visit. Come and hang out with me on the beach for a little while. Florida, especially around here, we got to get our growth in check. So we're walking past the old La Playa now. There's the shadow of the building right there. That's where we started our previous beach walk. Oh, is that somebody out in the water? Or is it a pelican? One of our pelican friends out there. Not too many folks going in the water. People are going in the water. They're taking their chances. When red tide's around, it's not the best time to go in the water. Make sure you shower off, though, ASAP, if you do go in the water during red tide. If you go in the water when there's no red tide, my God, be careful. There is still all kinds of trash out there from the hurricane. Be careful. You know, I can't figure out something here. Here's the La Playa, the main building, right here. That beautiful blue sky behind it. And right next door, this building here, it looks like a condo. I don't know if it's part of the La Playa now, because the La Playa has their chairs and umbrellas out in front of it. I don't know. It's kind of weird how they got their stuff out in front of it here. And we've seen several dead little horseshoe crabs this morning. Here's another one. Poor little critters. like the La Playa. It's a nice hotel, but I do think they could do a little better job of cleaning up their beach. They just leave all the dead fish out there and whatnots for their guests to smell. You can send somebody out there. Give them a little bonus. Give them a grabber. They don't have to touch the dead fish in a bag. Pick them up. I'll go do it. Give me some money. I'll pick them up. I'll gladly pick them up. Make it a little nicer for your guests. I should start a little fish cleanup business on the beach. How about that? Get a little 3-wheel bicycle and put a wagon, like a little dumpster wagon behind my little 3-wheel bike and ride up and down the beach, picking up the dead fish by the condos, whoever wants to pay me. Dead Fish Patrol. That would be a sight, huh? But you're not allowed to have bikes on the beach. I'd probably have to jump through all kinds of hoops, pay tens of thousands of dollars for a permit to ride a 3-wheel tricycle on the beach. That's how the things roll in government. They don't think about the good, they just think about the money. Still no smell of red tide all morning, folks. It's a record. Not one sneeze, cough, itchy eye. So far, so good this morning. Keeping my fingers crossed. So we should be getting real close to low tide now. So how busy is it going to be down here at the south end of Vanderbilt? We're going to know that answer here shortly. Sky. Look at it. The higher you look up, the bluer it gets. Man. I'm dying here. I put on a long sleeve t-shirt this morning, expecting it to be a little breezier out on the beach. Man, whew, it's warm. I'm running out of steam. Whew. I still got what is it, about a 0.8 of a mile walk home once I get off the beach here. Should have a lot of steps in this morning. We went down to the south first thing this morning, down to the south end of Bay Colony Beach in Pelican Bay. Had a good walk this morning. I'm going to feel it tomorrow morning when I get out of bed. Tomorrow morning probably isn't going to be as long of a walk. We'll see. Hey, if you're enjoying the views here, send some stars on Facebook if you like what I do. Don't see any stars up there this feed. Tips also appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. Actually, those tips go a little bit further. Get a little more for your buck if instead of purchasing stars on Facebook. If you want to send a tip, you can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post. And that, just about all that money goes to me then versus the star money going, almost half of it goes to Facebook. But I appreciate it all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Unless you're Starman Steve, he buys so many stars at one time. He gets such a deal. The Starman. Oh, excuse me. Well, folks are starting to show up. The word's getting out that the red tide stink is not about. No red tide stink this morning. So folks are starting to show up here. Kind of late. Everybody getting used to that time change. There you go. for a morning and half a day at the beach. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Families out here. Absolutely awesome. Hey, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for being a friend. Tell your friends about our mornings together at the beach. Invite them to join us. Send them a link. Send them an invite to Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page. Get on YouTube. Subscribe to Southwest Florida Television's YouTube channel, especially if you want to tag along for that first look at the beach in the morning. It's incredible. The weather now is just incredible. Temperature's got to be in the 70s by now. Hey, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. God bless. Good morning. Good. How about you?